Welcome to the first episode of the Lowroar podcast. I am Tim Coors. We're actually experimenting with a different type of podcast format where we have a long podcast with different segments that we release all throughout the week, and then we release the big one at the end of the week with all the segments put together. So first, let's get into the Lowroar. Let's introduce all of our officers before we do that.
Hello, I'm the assistant editor, Rodrigo Brandão.
I'm the director of communications, David Horn.
And I'm the multimedia specialist, Jonas Flores.
Alright, let's get into the news. So, Jack Black, he created a YouTube channel. Another actor that created it, we had Will Smith with his different YouTube channels that he created. So, let's talk about Jablinski Games. What do y'all think?
Bro, it's a YouTube channel for pro gamers, honestly. It just gets me inspired to keep gaming.
Well, you see, he is a very epic gamer, and I cannot wait for his Fortnite plays.
We gotta make sure Jablinski Games doesn't surpass PewDiePie in subscribers. My boy's killing it, so sub to PewDiePie as well as Jablinski Games.
Definitely two great channels to listen to content on and watch content on. So he has also been really controversial against gaming YouTubers like Ninja and Review Tech USA, among many other YouTubers, because he doesn't have actual gaming content. I mean, he has talked about doing different things like a capture card and capturing games, but he actually been going to different arcades and doing some type of gaming. What do you think of that?
Dude, someone stole his Delgado. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he has been making different jokes about his Elgato capture card and calling it Delgado. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but it kind of sounds like he's trying to mix Elgato and Del Taco. I mean, this kind of brings us into a next news item. Baby avocados. I mean, please Shavakadu? Anyone? So, a farm in Hawaii is growing record-sized avocados that weigh as much as a newborn baby. What do y'all think about this?
Just avocado, bro.
I think that we need to go look at what these avocados are being made with and check these farmers out for what type of experiments they might be running with this conspiracy theory.
What? Avocados, they're meant to be big. You have to cradle them in your arms, Just treat them like a baby.
So, do you think the quality is as good as a normal avocado, with them being a size of a newborn baby, weighing 8 to 12 pounds?
Alright, well, avocados are just made to make guacamole, so it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Jonas?
I think it just means more guacamole, am I right, guys?
I mean, looking at it, doesn't look that bad. It looks like a normal avocado, just it looks like a normal avocado, but just bigger. And he also says he donates them to a nearby medical center, kind of giving people extra food and everything who don't need it. So very, very good cause to producing these avocados. And I have been seeing them falling from a tree, and they've been getting bruised. So I don't know if they're the best quality, but
Wait. So avocados the sizes of babies that weigh 20 pounds are falling from trees?
yes, avocados just falling from the tree in Hawaii.
That sounds
guy,
dangerous.
Man, that's
This guy, he goes by the last name of Fukumitsu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's been producing these, and he's been saying they've been just falling out of the trees and the pig's been eating it. But he shares some of them with his good friends, and they've been mostly falling during November.
Yeah, no.
So I think this is a very good opportunity to produce some good food, and maybe we could see more of these in the future. So on to our next news item. Japan, they have been in the news recently for having a robot hotel, and also in January 15th they've been having many layoffs of the robots because instead of creating less work for the humans, they've been creating more work. What do y'all think about this?
You know, everyone always thought that robots would take our jobs, but it seems like humans are taking the jobs of robots.
Well, Japan has a restaurant with robots, so they should try to make this hotel thing work too.
I think this is the cause of the robot uprising.
So they have different robots that have the different digital assistants such as Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa that can answer questions about local businesses opening and closing time. One robot family named Chili could not answer these questions about the closing and opening times of different businesses, and it created a problem. So all the Chili robots supposedly got laid off, which is half of its 243 robots, because they supposedly created more problems by this. What do y'all think?
I think that these so-called cheery robots deserve better. I think they should be given a second chance, and we should blame the people who built them and not the robots themselves.
I agree.
Yup.
Okay, on to our next news item. Can eating leftover pasta be toxic? Because a student in the United States recently ate a 5-day-old pasta and passed away. And in this case comes from the YouTube channel Chubby Yimu, which provides strange medical tales. In this case, the student who was not named became ill within a half hour of consuming the pasta, suffering intestinal distress, nausea, and a headache, the medical journal reported. He decided to try to sleep off the symptoms, drinking water and not taking any medicine, was seeking medical attention. He nodded off at midnight after hours of vomiting. The next morning, he was found dead by his parents. Autopsy showed he likely died about 10 hours after eating the pasta, and his liver completely shut down and he is suffering from pancreatitis. So what happened? The student suffered from something known as fried rice syndrome. And according to Dr. Andrew Orden of the Doctors, who told Inside Edition, it's a general term for a form of food poisoning which is actually quite virulent, potentially lethal, and caused by a specific bacteria called Bacillus cereus. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but y'all can let me know in the comments down below. And so pasta can be toxic, I guess, if you leave it out for a long amount of time. I don't know why you would eat 8-day-old pasta, but I don't know why you do it.
So, on for our next topic. Alright, let's talk about the new Pokemon games, okay? Shield and Sword, is it? Yeah. Bro, it looks, from what I've seen, it looks pretty dope. With the 3 starters, I'm definitely going with what's the green guy?
Grookey?
Grookey, yeah. Yeah, that guy.
I think I'm gonna stick with Sobble, and all these Pokemon seem pretty cool. I mean, we really don't know much about them yet, but soon.
If you enjoyed this presentation, make sure to like, subscribe, and share on all platforms, and follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram at KO_Roar Media, and Twitter at OakRoar. Thank you.